back here at Borio's 8891 McDonald's Parkway in Cicero, New York, right on the water with Adrian Autry, Syracuse men's basketball assistant coach, the man that's behind a lot of the great players that come here, but you don't know that. So, but he's a very humble man, so I try to get the word out. Tyler Ennis, a couple names there, Jeremy Grant, nobody you've heard of before. I'm Dan Tortora, of course, here with Adrian Autry, and we were discussing a lot of different things with the team, but one thing we haven't talked about is the future. How is the future looking in your mind? I mean, I know what I see and what I write about, the people I talk to, but you're the guy that's in the trenches. So.
Well, I think the future is bright. I mean, we have some great players that are waiting to step into the roles, just like the Jeremy Grants and the Tyler Ennis's. So as the future goes, we got two freshmen coming in that are going to be unbelievable players for us, and Caleb Joseph and Chris McCullough. And then you got the guys that that was here last year, the Tyler Robersons, B.J. Johnson, Ron Patterson, those guys are all good players, and I just they didn't get a chance last year, but I know they'll be ready for this year.
I want to start with Tyler Roberson because that was the name that I don't think Boeheim wanted to hear the name in the press conference, but that was the conversation of why didn't you play this guy? The next guy off the bench seemed to be Tyler Roberson. He didn't see a lot of time as a true freshman. He was the other Tyler, so to speak. What can you tell people about Tyler Roberson and what you know about where he's at right now and what he's trying to get to?
Well, Tyler Roberson, one, is an unbelievable basketball player. High energy, gets up and down the court, very good athlete, can shoot the ball from 15 to 17 feet, and attacks the basket relentless. The one word that you're going to see with Tyler Roberson, I think we had a glimpse of seeing it last year, is just his relentlessness. He just goes, and he goes. High motor guy. He's going to be very good for us. Going to put you in the mind of Jeremy Grant, not as athletic as Jeremy, but still a very high major athlete as far as that. So when you think of Tyler Roberson, you're just going to think of effort, man. He just gives it 100% every time he's on the court.
You said 15 to 17 feet. You could see that type of jump shot. Where is his jump shot at? Because what I saw in practice was a little bit different than what I saw in games. In practice, obviously, he looks more comfortable, but in a game-type situation, he looks like maybe sometimes he pushes it or he hesitates, didn't know if he wanted to take it. Has he gained some confidence after getting some more of that repetition?
Well, I think, as the year went on and, he did get some, gain some confidence. But again, next year, those are the shots that, he'll see a lot more. It's very tough when you come in as a freshman and you playing, spot minutes. You just, you want to help and you want to do the right thing. So I think with some of the hesitation that you may have seen is, him trying to figure it out. And again, it's a big learning curve coming from high school to college, especially at this level. So again, some of that reservation and things that you may have seen and Tyler, I think those will be gone next year because I think he'll have an opportunity to play through and be ready, and he kind of knows what to expect now, and he'll be ready.
Not only is he coming into his second season, but Fair and Grant are gone, so what do you put on him at this point? I mean, do you put a lot on this man's shoulders being a young player? I mean, what can you say about his role in your room and what you have to deal with because you've lost the two guys that were starting to play?
Well, I think he had a great opportunity to see Jeremy and CJ work, and I think he understands what the position demands and commands. So, I think he'll be ready. I don't think you put any pressure. I think that the one thing about Syracuse is that we do it collectively, and we'll be fine. He'll have help, so he doesn't have to put any pressure. He just has to come out, relax, and just play the basketball that he knows how to play.